Good morning, Miss Griffin's class. Today we are working on SIPPS Story 8B. So we just did SIPPS Story 8A last week. We just started learning our story and now we are hopefully getting a little better and reading it a little more fluently. So let's get started. First time I'm going to read it with you. I want you to echo me. Second time I want you to read it by yourself. Remember, we want to be fluent readers, so we got to keep practicing, right? Let's start at the title. You and I can see. Read. You and I can see. Read. You and I can see the hat. Read. You and I see the belt. Read. I can see the shirt. Read. You see the pants. Read. You and I see the sock. Read. You can see the shoe. Read. You and I see the scarecrow. Read. Very nice. Remember, this is our story about building a scarecrow, so it's all the different clothes that you would put on a scarecrow. Let's do it one more time. I want you to read it by yourself, and I will make the clicks for the words. Are you ready? Read. 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 Good job. Remember to keep practicing. We will read it again one more time at the end of our lesson. Remember, we are blending and segmenting. This time we are blending our phonemes, or our individual sounds. Instead of 3, there are only 2, so you're only going to see my first two sounds. Let's get started. We have the word at, am, an, if, it, in. Last one might be a little bit tricky. Make sure you're practicing those sounds. Now we are going to segment. We are going to get a big word and we're going to say the sounds that are in it. Are you ready? We have the word rope. Rope. Need. Need. And. Road. Road. Seen. Seen. End. End. You guys did great. That was our last one for our blending and segmenting. Practice at home. Have your parents give you words to practice sounding them out and also breaking them apart. Let's do our sounds. Remember, we have a new sound for lesson 8. Sorry for bumping the camera. This is our sound. I can hear the humming monkey. So humming monkey is how we're going to remember this one. So we want to put our 2 lips together and go, humming monkey. Let's read our sound. What sound? What sound? What sound? You should have said, as in humming monkey. Let's see another one. These should all be reviews, so you should be able to say them real fast. What sound? What sound? What sound? S, 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 as in hissing snake. What sound? What sound? What sound? T, 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 as in tick-tock clock. Last one. What sound? What sound? What sound? Nose noise. Good job with your sounds. Make sure you're practicing those at home. We also have a new word that we're learning with Story 8. We have the word on. I can stand on that big rock. On. On is a word that tells us where things are, so you can tell your parents where something is if it's on your plate, on your bed, on your desk, on your chair. We use on in a lot of places. On. We spell it O-N. On. Let's read it. Read. On. Spell O-N. Read. On. I want you to try it by yourself. Read. Spell. Read. On. O-N. On. I can stand on that big rock. Read. Spell. Read. Can. C-A-N. Can. I can run fast. Read. Spell. Read. The. T-H-E. The. I see the class. Read. Spell. Read. We. W-E. We. We are going to the park. Read. Spell. Read. See. S-E-E. See. I see the pencil. Read. Spell. Read. And. A-N-D. And. I have a pencil and paper. Read. Spell. Read. Me. M-E. Me. She gave it to me. Read. Spell. Read. You. Y-O-U. You. You are in this class. Read. Spell. Read. I see the class. I, capital I, I. We are going to read our story one more time before we end our lesson. This time I'm just going to say read and move my cursor underneath. I want you guys to read it by yourself. We've been practicing this for a couple weeks now. Hopefully you guys are getting fluent. When we're done with our lesson, make sure to go record your fluency check on Flipgrid. Let's start. Read. 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 Very nice. Again, I'll be looking for your fluency checks on Flipgrid so I can give you some feedback on how you're doing and just do a check-in to see how you guys are reading your stories. Thank you for participating in this lesson. I will see you guys next time for 9A.